Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem. Rekakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, Destroyed for the Lack of Knowledge. Lord will, you are edified. Video was inspired from the TikTok platform Knowlege for our use.
President Trump and Secretary Noam. My name is Beverly Juarez, and this is my family. You may not know my father because you are busy, but today we ask for your help. On Friday the 30th, my father was detained by ICE. My mother is set to leave soon. We ask for your help with the deportation of our parents. My father's stay application was submitted on Wednesday in Miramar, Miami, and there it was sent to Chrome Detention Center. We know while the stay is being read and filed, he cannot be removed. We ask your help urgently to right this wrong. My father is a business owner, a taxpayer, and he's not a criminal. We beg for your help. Last night, we received a phone call from my father to my mother, where he told us that he was on the list for the next flight out. President Trump and Secretary Noam. My name is Beverly Juarez.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Okay, my people, the Most High's people are the Israelites in modern terms, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because you have rejected knowledge at this time frame, this truth, I will also reject you, that you shall be no priest to me, seeing you have forgotten the law of your power. I will also forget your children. The point is, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You still have Jake begging Donald Trump for assistance, okay? Donald Trump is the adversary. He doesn't give a fuck about you nor I, okay? Making America great again only benefit the Edomites, so-called white people based on the lineage of their fathers. And on top of that, although Trump is a per se nationalist, meaning he pushed for America, ultimately he is a globalist, doing the bidding for the elite, period. Revelation 13:11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, going into America's dominion or America's time frame to rule. And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spoke as a dragon. Two horns referring to the parties, such as Democrats and the Republicans. Now, both parties make it seem like they're for the welfare of the American people. However, both parties do the bidding for the elite, no matter who is the candidate or what party that candidate represent. Both parties are bought and paid for. And he spoke as a dragon. Now we're seeing that dragons speak, okay, such as deportation. And you have Jake that are legal and illegal. However, they're still being deported. And also a law was passed on yesterday, this past Sunday, and it was said that the Republicans had voted for even citizens that are per se terrorists to be deported to different countries.
And this is my family. You may not know my father because you are busy, but today we
still trusting in Egypt. And what they should be doing is praying to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, Israelites, rebellious in their actions and behaviors, said Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover what they're covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. When you believe in different philosophies, okay, anything outside of this truth, you are adding sins. You are adding sin on sin, or sin upon sin. Verse 2. That walk to go Slakia, that walk to go down into Egypt, meaning how you conduct yourself, believing in this system, right? Her father is being deported, and instead of calling on Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, she's begging her oppressor. And have not asked at my mouth, right? Because via the prophets, the Most High instructs us to do what? Follow the old paths spoken of in Jeremiah 6:16. And then we can find rest for our spirits. So again, their walk to go down into Egypt, and America is modern day Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, begging Trump, okay, is an example of not asking of the Most High. Okay, when you're begging Trump to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And because of this trust, a family unit is broken. Got one more. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust your enemy. And another reason why our people are destroyed, they don't even know who the enemy is. Never trust your enemy. Our enemies consist of the Edomites and these other nations, okay? For like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness. In the case of Trump, just give it some time, and eventually the spirit, or the Edomite's spirit, will show. Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.